was a crazy moment. Motherfucker keep talking about Connor Benn. Fuck Connor Benn.
What, you supposed to fight him? Who's that?
The some guy from he like British, I think.
What about Connor Benn?
He keep calling me out.
Let me Google this guy. I never heard of him. Is he
Yeah,
nice?
he can fight.
Oh, you could. Oh, a nigga with tattoos.
He can't beat me.
You letting this nigga with you letting this guy call you out?
Man, that's what they want. That's what they do when they want some money. He's broke.
Oh, Eddie Hearns made 2 offers. Yo, AB, hold on. AB, hold on. Let me ask you seriously, my nigga. I want to ask you, like, you my man. I can't do it to you, baby. I love you too much. Oh.
What?
Keep it real with me.
Yeah.
If they pay you a lot of money, you know where I'm going with this, to throw a fight, would you? Yes or no?
No. What the fuck? Hell no.
I don't, nigga. We never know with you, nigga.
So you heard it out of the source's mouth. What it is, what's good is the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing, back at you with another one. Got to talk about the boy AB about billions, man. Listen, man, he said, Connor Benn, man, listen. Adrien Broner definitely, Connor Benn has definitely been talking about, Connor Benn has been talking about Adrien Broner, pursuing a fight with Adrien Broner. I definitely feel like, man, the weird part about Connor Benn to me is like, bro, you would think that he would go out, like, not once have I ever heard him, like, everybody he's calling out are guys past their primes. And it is weird to me because, bro, normally when you got a fighter that's coming up, they want to fight other guys, other big names. Like, for instance, Adrien Boots Ennis, he wants to fight the Virgil Ortiz, the Terrence Crawfords, all that. Virgil Ortiz, he wants to fight the Danny Garcias and shit like that. But Connor Benn is like infatuated with fighting guys that are way past their prime. Like, he's calling out the Kell Brooks, the Amir Khans, and more recently Adrien Broner. Now, the thing about it is, I'm not yet impressed with Connor Benn. Again, it's no hate to Connor Benn, but in my eyes, in order for me to become a fan, you have to do something to impress me. Connor Benn has not done that yet. I know a lot of people were giving him credit for knocking out Chris Algieri, but it was just odd to me that people were giving this dude credit for Chris Algieri, but then, like, I remember when Errol Spence fought Chris Algieri, people were saying Chris Algieri was past it, Plus, I never thought highly of Chris Algieri either, but I just find that ironic. Errol Spence fought dude in like 2016, and 6 years later, Connor Benn gets credit for knocking out Chris Algieri, bro. But I don't really, I want to see Connor Benn, I'm ready to see him fight some of the top guys as well, even if it is like the guys like, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Adrien Broner. I would like to see him fight Adrien Broner. But I want to see Connor Benn moving in towards the direction of maybe fighting like the Adrien Boots Ennis, or even though I know that they're not going to allow that because those are 2 prospects coming up. I know they're not going to allow that. If anything, they'll probably have a fight once we get undisputed in welterweight, and then those belts are then relinquished. However, Adrien Broner, I don't see any. I don't see it at Adrien Broner anymore, bro. And here's the thing for the guys like Adrien Broner who has an issue with people being honest about that. It's like this, bro, right? Say you're playing basketball, right? If you pass someone the ball, all right, 3 times, every time you pass them the ball, they airball, right? They just brick, they airball, right? Why would I then pass you the ball again to shoot it when I've been seeing a repeated pattern? And that's the thing with Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner gets upset because he feels like a lot of guys are counting him out. But then it's like at the same time, bro, you did this to yourself with your performances, dog. Again, with Adrien Broner, the only performance that he lost that I felt like he dogged it out and tried to win was against Marcos Maidana. After that, every time he was losing, it was just like he was almost just okay with just coasting to a decision and losing. He didn't make any adjustments with Sean Porter. He didn't make any adjustments with Mikey Garcia. He didn't make, well, he tried to make some adjustments with Manny Pacquiao, but it just wasn't good enough. And again, Marcos Maidana, he dogged that. And I feel like AB doesn't get enough credit for that, man, for moving up 2 weight classes, just fighting Paulie Malignaggi and then going from Paulie Malignaggi to Marcos Maidana. I feel like AB deserves credit for that, rightfully so, but at the same time, Adrien Broner I think that fight took a lot out of him. A fight with Connor Benn would be interesting. I don't see Connor Benn stopping Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner has not fought since February of last year against shoot, I can't even remember dude's name. That actually ended up getting stopped by Gary Antoine Russell. Santiago. That's his last name. And many people, including myself, thought Adrien Broner really should have lost that fight. Santiago outlanded Adrien Broner like 200 punches to Adrien Broner's 91 punches. Now Adrien Broner did have the more effective punches, but I just didn't feel like his work ethic was enough to win that fight. Speaking of Gary Antoine, Antoine? Yeah, speaking of Gary Antoine Russell, he's another one that's called out Adrien Broner. Adrien, and I don't get it twisted. AB don't duck smoke. He don't. He's there to fight everybody. But I think Adrien Broner's time has came and went. And a lot of people will say Adrien Broner has a wasted career. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. You guys gotta understand. Now, you can say that Adrien Broner didn't live up to his potential, but to say he had a wasted career, that's not true, and I'm gonna tell you why. For everything that Adrien Broner is doing and that he has accomplished, that's a bonus to his life. He wasn't even supposed to do that. He wasn't supposed to make it as far as he did. So he's looking at everything as a bonus. And rightfully so it is. Granted, again, it's not to the full potential that he could have been. He could have been a lot further than what he is. But to say his career was a waste, that's not true. Everything is a bonus. AB was not supposed to make it to become a world champion. AB was not supposed to become a millionaire. Okay? Not only did he become a world champion, then he became a 2-division world champion. Then he skipped over a division and became a 3-division world champion. Then he moved back to down division and became a 4-division world champion. Okay, all that is a bonus to what his life was. AB was locked up. AB was facing some serious charges, some serious years. Everything that AB accomplished is a bonus to him. So to say that his career was a waste, you can't say it was a waste because his career was successful. He got to get on a pay-per-view bout with Manny Pacquiao. Okay, he made millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay, he was one of the hottest names in the sport. Okay, so to say his career is a waste, nah, his career is not a waste. It just wasn't as good as what it could have been had AB had more focus and not been getting in trouble outside of the ring and had a little bit more discipline. Nevertheless, bro, I wouldn't mind seeing Adrien Broner versus Connor Benn, but I mean, I kind of would rather. I want Connor Benn to. I would like to see him fight. Someone. I want to see him like against like a stand. What was the guy's name that fought last weekend? I can't think of the guy's name. Or like a Virgil Ortiz or a Jerron Business. But again, I know how business works. I understand how business works, so I know that they're not gonna make those prospects fight each other. However, once those belts get relinquished, I want to see him, against a fresher, somebody that's gonna test him, I would have loved to see him against like a Sean Porter, but if Sean Porter wouldn't have retired, but somebody that's gonna test him. I think Sean Porter probably be a little bit too much for Connor Benn. I'm still not impressed with Connor Benn, so gotta see more. But Adrien Broner, as far as Adrien Broner, yeah, I mean, I don't really care to see AB fight, but I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Connor Benn. I don't really care to see him fight again. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But What do I know?